Hello YouTube, I'm BoB1982. This is the Movie Reviewers 100, the collaboration channel here on YouTube that brings you themes each week. And this week's theme for me is going to be a bit of a joint theme from last week and this week. I was unable to do a video last Friday, but we talked briefly on the live hangout video about BoB Hoskins, but I'd like to talk a little bit more about the great actor who sadly passed away a week or 2 weeks ago now. And this week's theme is also my birthday week, and when we do the birthday week themes, we talk about an actor, director, anyone in the world of film or TV, a celebrity. This week, whose birthday it is as well that week, we talk about one of their films or one of their roles or something about them to celebrate their birthday week as well. So on with the BoB Hoskins part of the review. And I'm going to talk to you today about the 1992 release Hook. Hook is a great family adventure comedy film which I remember watching in the cinema back in the day and owning on VHS and DVD, and a film I need to pick up on Blu-ray. A really great fun story centered around Robin Williams' character who plays Peter Panning. Basically he's a grown up and he sort of neglects his kids. Sorry, Peter Banning his name is. He sort of neglects his kids. He's rolled up in his work, and he basically neglects his kids a bit. But on a visit to London, he meets up with Granny Wendy, and then she's the author of the books Peter Pan. And then you find out through the story that Peter Banning, is Peter Pan himself. And he just grew up and stopped believing in who he was. And then the story centers around Captain Hook, played by Dustin Hoffman, who gives a great role. Comes into our world and kidnaps his kids. And the story is about him going back to Neverland, meeting up with the Lost Boys, and trying to remember who he is to take on Captain Hook and return to our land and return with his kids. BoB Hoskins in this film plays Smee, the right hand man for Captain Hook, and the chemistry between Dustin Hoffman and BoB Hoskins is just really great. And when they're both on screen together, they're very clicky and click off each other. The one-liners that they lead up to each other, it's just really fun performances from BoB Hoskins and Dustin Hoffman when they're on screen. For me, BoB Hoskins gives a really funny performance in here. The makeup he wears to look like Smee. He's very like conniving and in the role he plays, and very funny. I always enjoy BoB Hoskins' performance as Smee. As I said, this for me was one of the films I grew up with. I really do enjoy the story. It's a film I watch now and again, just to go back and watch it. I really do enjoy. It's one of my favourite Peter Pan films, along with the original Disney classic film. But as I say, this is a really fun comedic adventure, family fun film that definitely with some great roles in there. The Lost Boys always a fun element to the film, and the performance from Robin Williams as well. He sort of how he changes through the film is really fun as well. So it's a really enjoyable film. I really do enjoy it, and for me, BoB Hoskins does stand out in his role as Smee. It's not one of the biggest roles in the film, but he really, when he is on screen, as I said, he really clicks with all the other characters, and it's just an outstanding performance for me. And really sad news about BoB Hoskins passing away the other week, and it's definitely an actor whose back catalogue of films, there's a lot of films in there that I still haven't got around to seeing, which over the next coming weeks or years I will hopefully get through watching these films. So on to the next part of the review, and that is my birthday week, and I'm going to talk about just briefly a trilogy I've talked about before on this channel, but as my birthday is the same day as George Lucas, I thought I had to talk about the Star Wars original trilogy, another trilogy another film series that I grew up watching as a kid, and it's all growth I still watch today. I grew up watching these films, and I just really enjoy the adventure of the characters the adventure of Luke going from the farmer boy through the whole scenario he has to go through, um, joining the rebels, and then going on to being a Jedi, and then the outcome of what happens in the Empire Strikes Back, and then what goes on to be in the Return of the Jedi. There's lots of great side, or you may say side characters, or just fellow characters, and that's Han Solo, and Chewbacca, Leia, Darth Vader, Yoda. It's just so many great characters. I love the Stormtroopers, and it's just a franchise I really love. Going with George Lucas, we know he went back and made the prequels, and for me, the more I watch them, the more I get used to them, and I like elements of the films. There's a lot of bad parts to the films as well, like the Phantom Menace. I do enjoy the pod racing scenes, but as you all know, Jar Jar Binks. I love Darth Maul in that. I thought it was a great villain. I thought it was just sad that we didn't see Darth Maul go through the films like the Darth Vader character. I think the series would have been a lot better if he carried on going through. But yeah, so this is just a sort of mixed mash review this week, just to put a video up as well, as I've been absent for a while, and I apologise for that. Yeah, so Bob Hoskins, legendary actor, very will sorely be missed, and George Lucas, I'm sort of glad they sold on the rights to Star Wars now, and to get someone else to put their input in now. And I think I'm really looking forward to Star Wars 7, Episode 7. So let's see what happens with that. And yeah, rambling over. I hope you all have a great weekend, or day or night, wherever you are. Thanks for watching this mix-up review. I don't know what it was, but thanks for watching, and good luck to you. Goodbye.